Now, our next step is weeding. Weeding means removing unwanted plants that grows in the field. So, the process of removing unwanted plants means weeds is called weeding. We are also using chemicals like weedicides to kill unwanted plants. And now, why we are removing unwanted plants, why we are removing weeds? Weeds are called unwanted plants, and why we are removing? We are removing because they take away water and necessary nutrients which are necessary for plants when they are growing in the field, when crops are growing in the field. And if near to crops weeds are also growing, so what weeds will do? They will take away the necessary nutrients from the soil, and they also start growing. So what we need, we all need, important thing which we need is, that is crops. We do not want weeds. So that's why farmers are removing weeds. First step is plowing the field, second step is sowing, third is manuring, adding manure and fertilizer, then irrigation, then we are removing weeds. And we are also using weedicides, means chemicals to remove and to kill weeds. Some examples of weeds are amaranthus, Synopodium, and grass. And some we are also using some instruments to some things to remove, like we use trawl and we use harrow to remove these weeds. Why? Because they are taking up the nutrients from the soil. Now, our next step is pesticides and insecticides. Now, as we all see that sometimes we can find out some kinds of insects are eating the plants. So, to protect those plants, to protect those crops from insects, birds, and other pests, what farmers are doing? They are using pesticides and insecticides which are made from chemicals. And why they are using? They are using to save crops. Plants are also damaged by diseases caused by microbes. Like now, which types of diseases? Like fungi and bacteria. So plants are damaged by insects, birds, and other pests, but they are also damaged by diseases which are caused by microbes like fungi and bacteria. So farmers are also taking care of plants by spraying chemicals like pesticides and insecticides. This is our next step which we have to remember. Now, our crops are ready. They are matured. Now, what we will do? As they are ready, we will cut them. So, cutting down of crops when they are mature, the process, what do we call to that process? That process is known as harvesting. Harvesting means cutting down of crops. Now, they are completely matured enough. Now, we can cut them and we can keep it aside. So, that method is known as harvesting. The cutting down of mature crop is known as harvesting. And this is also done by two types. This is also done by harvesters, by using harvesters, and also by using sickle, which is a manual method. Our next step is threshing. Threshing means separating of grains. After the crop is cut, the grains have to be separated, and this separation of grains is called threshing. Threshing can be done manually or by machines called threshers. So our next step was threshing, and now we are proceeding with next step, that is winnowing. Winnowing means that the method of separating grains from the chaff is called winnowing. Method of separating grains from the chaff is called winnowing. Chaff means the husk of grains separated during threshing. कभी कभी आपने देखा होगा कि when you are eating rice, when you are just when rice is raw, it is not cooked, so some brown color, a little small piece of rice is there, but it is covered with brown color. तो जो वो brown color होता है, that is known as chaff, and the husk of grains separated during threshing, that is called chaff, and that is to be separated from the grains. उसके अंदर, उस brown color के cover के अंदर होता है rice or wheat. So the separating grains from the chaff is called winnowing. and this is done with the help of wind. Have you ever seen, अगर आपने शायद कभी देखा हो soup, so what the ladies are doing, they are just holding the soup in their hand and they are just shaking it like this, so with the help of wind the shaft flow blows away, it blows away, okay, and the only what is remaining in that soup, that is only grains are remaining in the shaft. Now you will also see this in my video. I will just share one more video with this where you can see the live process how the shaft is removed. Okay. Now, the complete process we have completed, and now our crops are ready. Our grains are ready, not crops. Now our grains are ready. Now we can keep it in a storage, in a go down, and we can pack them and we can keep it, and then we can go to market. In the wholesale market, we can go and we can sell them, and the complete process, what farmer whatever they are doing, now they can sell it in the market and they can earn money. So this was the complete process of growing a crop. The first process is plowing the field. Second process is sowing the seed. After sowing, we are adding manure and fertilizer. After that, irrigating, we are give water, we are watering the plants, we are watering the crops. Then the next process is, after watering the plants, we are also removing weeds. We are also removing weeds. Big weeds are the unwanted plants. If we will not remove weeds, they will take up the necessary nutrients from the plants and they will also start growing. After removing weeds, we are also spraying chemicals, that is pesticides and insecticides we are spraying. These chemicals we are spraying to kill germs or to kill insects, to kill pests, to okay. And next, after that, we are harvesting. Our crops are mature. Now we are going to cut them. When crops are mature, we cut them. After harvesting, the next process comes, that is threshing. After threshing, the next process is winnowing, and after winnowing, the crops are ready and they are kept in the bags, jute bags or big bags, and they are ready to sell in the market. So this was a complete process which we understood about the agricultural practice. That is a very simple, these are very simple steps, and once when you will read, you all will understand in a better manner. So thank you children for paying attention and listening to me. I will be grateful to you if you will watch this video and you will understand it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.